Nathan, please get the round applause ready for a chart-topping, stadium-packing, soul-belting superstar who's done it all, from serenading Oprah to smashing records with Battle Scars and Choir, with 7, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ARIA awards and over 1.3 billion, B streams, and the kind of vocals that make jaws drop and hearts race. He's a true icon of Aussie music, and now he's back with the most powerful project yet, the album 100 Times Around the Sun, and a massive national tour that's set to light up stages right across the country. This isn't just a concert, it's a full-blown celebration of one of the greatest voices of our generation. Please welcome to the show, Sebastian!
Did we record that?
Oh, yeah.
That needs to be
That's going on
tour.
tour.
For tour.
Actually, there's one last thing we do need to do before we start this interview, is just put a bit of this new...
Yes. I came
listen.
bearing
New
gifts.
fragrance,
the new
Ive.
Is that how you say it? Ive? Ive?
Yep,
Does
Ive.
it stand for something? Where does Ive come from?
Ive it's my dad. My dad's name is Ivan, and so it's like my dad's the one that like my dad's my hero, and he's just he's a beautiful fella.
Yeah.
Does it smell like him? Is there something off
Immortalised in
it?
fragrance.
I know. I told him recently. My dad's he's a bit ill at the moment.
Sure.
He's just been having a bit of a fight, and
Yeah.
so we've I told him recently, and it massively lifted his spirits
I
he's
love that, mate.
Yeah, he's a gun. He's sort of going through a bit of stuff at the moment, and so he's just a little battler, and Ivan. My mum would call him like Ive or Ivy sometimes and stuff. And,
mate. That's so special, guy. Do you do
cool.
so? Obviously, I mean, it's Chemist Warehouse. You can get some of this
Chemist
as well.
Warehouse, yeah.
Do you? Because you've had a fragrance before, yeah?
I did 2 female fragrances,
That's
so
right.
Embrace and then Embrace Nights.
Because do you do what we... Because Jim and I had a joke book out about a year ago, and every time we'd go to a store like a Dimmicks or something, we'd just make sure it was front and centre. Like, are you putting Ive to the front? Like, sorry, David Beckham, you can go to the back.
Yeah.
Delta, you've had your time in the sun. Let's move Guy forward.
Sorry, you're out. Brittany, come on. No, it's time for Guy Sebastian fragrance. I go down to my local at Maroubra, and I think because they know I could walk in at any time.
It's always
got
there.
it front and centre.
I love
I
that.
just imagine a guy walking down the aisle just spraying it in every...
Yeah, exactly.
And then being like, wow, what's that delicious scent?
Yeah. Would you like to know where that is? Well, just come over here.
Guy, do your kids, like you got 2 boys, do they like wearing dad's fragrance as well? Because my eldest is 7.5 and is obsessed with smelling like dad.
Yeah.
So he always gets his cologne in the morning before. He's like the freshest smelling kid in school.
How cool. I reckon that's a massive compliment to the dad as well, because like for me, the reason why I love fragrance so much is because like when my dad's a geologist, right? So he worked in the mines, he worked on oil rigs, and so be away for a month, home for a month, away for a month. And, he'd leave for work and I'd always smell him for ages after. And I'd see him, he'd put a shirt on to fly to the mines and stuff. And he always just looked so like he's the father of the house.
Yeah,
the man.
And he's only like little, my dad, and he's like, and he put up with so much on these oil rigs and stuff, and never complained. Like he was just such a provider, that smell would linger for ages, and so it just represented this like hero. Walking out of the house, And so I reckon because he wants to smell like his dad, it's because he thinks his dad, is his hero. Otherwise,
he does say that. He's like, Dad, you're my hero.
That's
It's
nice.
very cute.
Hey, Guy, I want to bring up something that Jim said in that amazing intro. I forgot about you serenading Oprah. I forgot that you did that.
That was so cool.
I forgot, but do you know she's coming back? I saw a thing the other day that she's coming back
touring?
to Australia. Yeah, she's about to tour and come back to Australia again.
No way.
Why don't you reach out to the old girl?
There you go. I know.
Don't say
She's an
that.
old
young
mate
girl?
of mine.
You don't call a woman an old girl ever.
Oh, yes, it's
FYI.
very
What
Australian.
if she's 100?
In Australia,
Yes,
it's
the old girl. I say that about my partner sometimes. The old girl.
Yeah.
She hates it, but I
doesn't mean just because you say it doesn't mean they like it.
No.
Exactly.
Anyway, reach out to the young girl. She could be coming
that
back.
was such a moment. I performed when she was here last time.
Yeah.
And she was meant to stay for 2 songs and then leave. I found this out later. And I started performing. She stayed for the entire set, got up on stage, like arms around me, arms around, like she's going up to my background singers and dancing and singing with them. Imagine they're sitting there going,
with Oprah.
what is going on? Like this Oprah. And then we get in the car and we get this phone call, and Oprah had loved the performance. She's like, I'm doing a private rap party just for me and the Harpo staff, just me and my. Can you please come and perform at that with the band?
Oh my God.
So I also went.
Did you?
Yeah, I went there, and that was heaps more intimate. And she was on the stage almost the whole time, dancing and just having the best time. And
Wow.
yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Get her when she's back. Get her into a chemist's warehouse. Get her some eyes.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll chat about 100 Times Around the Sun. Nathan and I are very lucky we got to hear it.
Mate, that
when
was
you played some songs and
unreal.
sung them.
That's right. Yeah.
But do you Nathan and I were just talking about as Em as well? Like, you've lived a life. Like, do you take time to reflect and go back like the Oprah moments, other moments, and go, geez, look at all the stuff
all
I've done
the time.
Yeah.
I'm in constant disbelief. And
Even were you at home the other day and you're uploading photos in your old house? Was it your mum and dad's house or something?
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, mum keeps everything. So she had all these, like this old massive Pepsi poster of
Cardboard cutout of you.
when I first won Idol, Pepsi signed me for a bargain, and they and
For a couple of free Pepsis.
It was a contra deal.
do anything back then. And so it's like I'm on these billboards and on these like bus stops and everything. And mum kept one of the big like posters of it.
love
She
that.
kept like she's kept all like the clothes and stuff that I wore on Idol. She's kept all these newspaper clippings and my old violin that I used to play when I was young.
God.
Oh,
If you ever
she's so
stay at a house, there's no
sentimental.
room for you.
No,
No, you can sleep next to your shrine.
a little bit of a hoarder, man.
Guys, let's talk about it. I mean, I'm really excited for everyone to hear it.
It is unreal. It was so special that we got to hear this before it's come out. And
They
it
wouldn't stop
sounded
talking about it.
awesome.
I'm really sad. I couldn't
Oh,
make it.
it was so
that's
good
right.
because, guys, what I love about your music, and you can head to guys' Instagram and you can see it as well, because every song you put out just has this beautiful, like Wikipedia style story around it. Like it's just so you put so much into every story. Even though you said into every song, I know you said some of your songs only take you 15, 20 minutes to write.
Yeah.
But it just so much has gone into every song, and you can hear it in the way that you perform it and talk about it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because some songs do that they come out quick because I've gone in prepped. I know what I want to say. And it's funny. It's like going into a conversation knowing exactly what you want to say.
Yeah.
It just happens and you're done. But if you go into a conversation just completely dry and think, it'll be a really compelling conversation.
We've had shows like that, guys.
That's your life every day.
We haven't prepped anything. I'm sure it'll be great.
But it's just one of those things where I don't know. I just love songwriting so much now more than ever, and it should be getting better. It's like I use that analogy of like a tradie or something. Like that. You use the old Italian bloke that has laid tiles his whole life.
Yeah.
You're going to get precision, and you're going to because they've learned stuff along the way. It's the same in songwriting. Like I should be getting better. Like I should be getting better at rhyming, and I should be getting better at being able to poetically say something.
You say better at rhyming. What was the line though where you don't rhyme?
What's the song where you purposely aren't rhyming?
It's one of my favorite lyrics.
I love
that. And not many people will get it. But it's in a song called Right One. I wrote that one for Jules. I sent it to her on her birthday. And it says, another word for beautiful, so I see inside your soul. Won't settle for the usual. Not gonna use a word just 'cause it rhymes. And it's so
good.
It grinds you so much. It's like, hang on, you said soul. Say
And
an
beautiful.
old. Say
The
it up.
best is when Guy performed it for us. He told us beforehand, he goes, try and listen out for the thing that I put in, like the little Easter egg that doesn't rhyme.
No one gets
and
it.
he's
No,
performing it, and you hear it, and halfway through the song, everyone starts going, "Whoa!"
Yeah. That's right.
But it is, you're very good, and I'll be honest, I was a bit ignorant to how your musical brain, like your arrangements, the different instruments, what you know and see, and hearing you explain it, like I was like, wow, this guy is insanely talented. I don't know if people listening right now would know that. And these little moments, like where it doesn't rhyme, or like the orchestra at the end of that song, where it's sort of like you're walking away, your ability to take people out of the song, and I mean that in the best way, because it actually invites you back in. I think in this day and age, we've just passively listened to a song, right? It's the same, beat structure and stuff. And those moments you're like, oh, hang on. It's lean-in moments.
Yeah, but I think it's also kind of one of those things where there is so much thrown at us I'm one of many artists that are pouring their whole life and soul into a project, you know, and I think it's just more of a lesson of it's so saturated, and you know, on streaming there's stuff uploaded every day, millions of songs every day, and when you actually give something the oxygen and to dive into it, like there can be some really like amazing stories within an album that, you know, we're so used to now just skimming over stuff or things being the short versions or the sped up versions. And, you know, one thing I'm really lucky to be able to do is, for example, on a song called Strangers, there's a certain lyrical journey to that where I needed time for people to like have a moment to actually think about what just happened. And so in my mind, I went, well, my picture is Bert, you know, from Mary Poppins when they're all dancing on the roofs and Chim, you know,
Just so you know, guys, it doesn't sound like that.
No, it doesn't. But you know that visual. Growing up, I was always like sad when, and I didn't know what to think. Like what was reality? Which one was reality?
Yeah.
Was it the one where all these mates are dancing on the rooftops and they are suddenly like superstars but then there's this little string interlude that happens after that, and it's just back to Bert, and he's just like sweeping the street again, and he's like whistling, and the strings come in, and you're like, oh, that was in his mind.
It
was his imagination.
Yeah, but I can have that thought. I want to create that. But what I know, I'm very lucky, is I can also then create the bed of music that represents that. So I'm lucky. Like I said, I played like strings when I was younger, and I've played drums.
You can hear
and so I can hear it, but then I can create it. And that, to be able to do that, I can't even tell you. It's like I'll never take that for granted.
I tell you what, though, it's not just that, because I saw a TikTok of you with Nathan Luss the other day. Even though he's just come out of a bloody boot, guy can still move, ladies and gentlemen. I watched that the other day, and I grabbed my wife. I'm like, Meg, freaking
this fella.
look at this. He's still got it. Meg's like, didn't he just do his bloody Achilles?
Yes.
I was like, a big fella still got it.
I can tell you though, I was sore for a couple of days after that. Yes, I peaked a bit early. I've just come out of the boot and trying to do as many calf raises, but this injury sucks.
The one you put in the bathtub. That blew my mind. Was the bathtub? And
that's not photoshopped either.
So skinny.
You're looking at photos of a guy in the bathtub again.
Oh, we text. Sorry, that wasn't on social media.
That was a private
and then all here is
that was my only fans.
and then all here is guy going, it was a big one. Jimmy, it's so skinny. I'm like, what are we
He had 3 legs. He sent me in the photo, and I was like, oh, that's tiny.
You know what's funny about that photo?
Yeah.
I went to upload it, and you know how it says story uploading, and I've gone cancel. I'm not joking, because in the middle of that photo, is the silver like little drain plug thing that you twist.
Yeah,
and you can see
no, and I thought I'm going to zoom in on that.
Yeah.
I've zoomed in, and it's literally
reflective.
like right. It's reflective. So I went in. So I actually went into
Did it go up at all?
No, didn't go up.
Oh my God!
Because I thought some people might, and that
we definitely zoom. We zoom on everything.
That may look like some balls.
Guy Sebastian uploads a picture of peen.
Yeah, so I actually I stopped uploading it, and I like just in time, and I quickly like blurred out where that silver bit is.
Yeah.
Just, you know, because I knew Jimmy would zoom in. And,
I just imagine Jules in the next room going, Guy! Check your story.
Yes.
Because girls would
on the
notice.
internet.
and your mum keeps everything, so she'd screenshot it.
That'll be added to the shrine.
That's in the clip shrine.
It'd be great publicity for the new album tour.
That's true. And you got to do what you can.
In this day and age, we can do anything, right?
It's a tough industry.
Hey, Guy, before we let you go, there's another thing we need to bring up with you. We brought it up with you live on the show after we had her on. Of course, Fridays Live happening at the end of the year. We know few of your friends are going to be taken to the stage. One of those is, of course, Jordan Sparks.
Yes.
Last time we had Jordan Sparks on, she made a comment about Guy, and we got Guy straight on the phone afterwards. This is what happened.
Hey, guys, it's Jordan Sparks. Guy Sebastian, if you are listening to this, I will be there in October, and I need you on stage with me so we can sing our song together. Oh. I would love it. Don't ignore this. It's going everywhere. Everybody can hear it.
And just some football.
No pressure.
Football advice as well. Obviously, your father, very famous footballer in the NFL. Any advice for Guy on the playing football?
Don't play it.
Oh, jeez.
Guy,
Guy, Art of
Terrible
Love.
advice.
Art of Love. Will you get up on stage at Fridays Live in October and do Art of Love with your mate Jordan Sparks?
She's amazing. I'll definitely do that. Yeah.
see, the thing is now you can walk up there yourself.
That's true.
Unassisted.
I shouldn't have listened to advice to play football because that didn't end too well. But now, when is it?
Now, it is
October.
end of October, team. Is that what we're looking at? End of
Do
October?
we know the exact? 'Cause
Producer
I need to-
Lolo, what
I
have
need
we
to
got?
put stuff in my
October
diary.
17.
October 17.
17,
Guy
yeah,
Sebastian,
there you go.
put it in.
Well,
Put it
it
in.
says travel to Brisbane Friday
Maybe
Lives.
18. Hang
It's
on.
already in the diary.
It's already in there.
It's already in there.
It's already in there.
So good.
Oh, so that must be in there. and
Well, I'm
then
looking at Mike from your team outside. Mike, is he going to go on Fridays Live? Yes.
Mike hasn't listened to one
Double
word
checking.
anything
Yeah,
said.
Mike's
I
just
love
used to
Mike.
Actually,
have
the 18th. Sorry.
Oh,
Oh,
the
the
18th.
18th. The 18th.
Oh,
What have you got in
okay,
for the
hang on.
18th, Guy?
18th. Tea time. No. There is a thing for my foundation, but it's a foundation event. I don't know if it's a hold at the moment. Oh, it'd be hard to pull out of the foundation.
Well, can we do the
and
foundation on Fridays Live? I don't know.
Possibly.
Is there something like that?
Can we get Jordan down to the golf course for the foundation?
Anything's possible.
Hey, if it's on a golf course, don't worry about Jordan Sparks. We'll just go.
Yes.
Guys, Sebastian. Well, look, we'll put a pin in it. We'll see what happens. Your people, our
TBC,
people, all
yeah.
the people, they'll all talk. Guy Sebastian, thank you very much, buddy. Send through that video of you in the bathtub, and we will.
no, I can send it to you.
Oh,
Nate.
yeah,
I have it.
flick it
No,
through,
go on.
please. Guys, you have 100 times around the sun. It's available now. Go and get it. It is unbelievable. It is so, so good. To catch Guy on tour, head to guysebastian.com for tickets and more info. Guy Sebastian, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Guy.
Thank you.